You know what's surreal? We're about to go to school. And it, in a good way, it feels like we've been at Buffer Festival for such a long time that like we haven't been at school for like a couple weeks. I don't even know, you know?
Yeah, it just feels like Buffer Festival went on forever. Yeah, in like the best of ways possible.
Yeah, it was just amazing. When we were coming home last night, we were like, we have to go to school tomorrow. And it's gonna be so weird being in school. I want to stay at Buffer Festival.
It's gonna be weird going about our day not seeing like Saskia running around like seeing her
or
someone,
Corrado or
like,
anybody that we
once
recognize.
every couple hours.
Yeah. So, we're headed to school. It's weird. Good morning.
Arthur!
Here you go, Arthur. So school's over and we came to Sean's house for a little bit and hi Arthur, you wanna play now after we woke up? And me and Sean Buffer crashed. We just slept for a while. I have no idea what time it is. Oh, jeepers, Arthur, you threw that pretty far. Yeah. I just woke up now because I fell asleep before Sean did, but he came crawling into bed with me a little bit ago. I woke up a little bit for that, when he did that. But he's still sleeping now. Sleeping off Buffer Festival. Maybe just catching up on lost sleep. Just kind of because we were just up here, way up here, during all of Buffer Festival, and that's a lot of energy that you're expending, and like you don't really notice it because you're still way up here, and you just, yep, I'm good to go, because it's so amazing and everything that's happening. You don't want to stop being energetic. And it drains you, but it's so worth it. It was a really good time. Oh, excuse me. And even though I got wonderful sleep last night, still needed some more, I guess. But I feel a little bit better now. But still tomorrow I'm gonna sleep like the dead, like usual. But I won't want to get up out of bed. I'll just want to stay sleeping. Or I'll want to wake up and go to Buffer Festival again.
Hey buddy, how's it going? What were you up to all weekend, huh? While we were away. What were you up to? Did you do a lot of napping? Did you miss us a lot? Well, you missed Lydia. I bet. Is that why you're standing here while she's upstairs. He's like, is she gone? Where'd she go? I miss her already. When we went to school today, well, when we came back from school today, Arthur always is super happy when Lydia comes home from school, but today it was even more so because it was almost like he thought we were leaving for a couple days again. It was really cute and sad at the same time. Man, just recovering from Buffer. It's a lot to take in. A lot to take in. I wish it was still Buffer. I wish it went for longer than just a weekend. Next year. Next year. So, today is Remembrance Day. And I guess in the States and also lots of other places in the world, it's I don't know, it has other names like Armistice Day or Veterans Day and stuff like that. But basically today is a day that we honor and remember all the soldiers that have fought and died in wars just everywhere. I mean, it started with World War I, and that's why we celebrate on November 11th, the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month. We do that because that's when, in World War I, the fighting stopped. I mean, the war didn't technically end till like 6 months later, but in those 6 months there was no fighting going on. So we were still at war, but no battles, because it had been decided that that was all done, and then it just took 6 months to like sign. Which, do you remember what it's called? The treaty, World War I treaty, Treaty of Versailles.
Yeah.
Were you gonna say that? Sorry.
I can look it up.
The Treaty of Versailles wasn't signed for like another like 6 months. It took a while to get that all taken care of. But yeah, so that was in 1918, I believe. 1918, 1919.
Do you want an actual fact?
No, I have close enough facts, and that is reality. Reality is close enough facts. But you're gonna look it up anyways, aren't you? 1918 is either when it stopped, so that would have been the November 11th thing, was in 1918, or it was 1918 that the Treaty of Versailles was signed, which would mean that the November 11th was in 1917, but possibly the Treaty of Versailles was signed in 1919, which, what is it? You looking it up?
I'm looking up Remembrance Day.
We're getting true facts for you here. Oh, 1918. Treaty of Versailles was signed in 1919. Truth.
You just looked at it and you didn't really read it.
Well, no, I didn't, but I saw that it said the Treaty of Versailles was signed in 1919, and I knew that was
Where?
the next...
Right
there.
there.
And I knew that it was a couple months after. So, yeah. Anyways. Yeah, so World War I semi-officially ended November 11th, 1918. And that is that date, the 11th hour of the 11th month, the 11th day, is when we remember everyone who has fought and died in wars. And we also wear poppies. I'm not sure if they wear poppies everywhere everywhere that celebrates, or celebrates is kind of a weird word to say for Remembrance Day, recognizes Remembrance Day. I'm not sure if they wear poppies everywhere for that, or if it's strictly a Canadian thing. I think this type of poppy is a very Canadian thing. I think they do represent poppies elsewhere, but the thing is, in Flanders Field, which is where we get the idea of the poppy, that is written by a Canadian poet and soldier whose name I can't remember. But anyways, just like to remember Remembrance Day and remember everyone that has fought and died, or fought and not died, for, you know, for us, for many different reasons. But the fact that they fight so that we don't have to, or they fought so that we didn't have to, and so that we could have the freedoms that we do today. And that's a very, very, very important thing to recognize. So, yeah. Lest we forget. Alright guys, home from Lids. Time to get some sleep. Here's to hoping that I wake up in the morning. Well, that sounds like I just won't wake up at all. Like here's to hoping that I wake up on time in the morning. Definitely here's to hoping that I wake up in the morning. Here's to hoping that I wake up on time tomorrow. Because I've been sleeping in a lot lately, apart from for Buffer. Alright. Good night.